question.
But what I'm saying is, did you see her physically? I don't know. You can't be insulting people's personality by saying they're in pain.
I can tell she's in pain from her voice because
the voice does not mean it. Like I said, not everybody has their own voice.
It does. If you're a psychologist, you can read people from their voice. You can read people from their actions. If you're a psychologist, you can. So she's in pain.
Madam Abby, I want to correct you.
Listen to me, I'm not in pain, but by
you are in pain. You are in pain. Get help.
I am not in pain.
Get help. Get healed. You need Jesus.
You have one in pain because you are here to defend.
You need Jesus. Get Jesus in your life.
I'm in pain because you are here to defend.
Get Jesus in your life.
You will not be here to defend Happy. You are the one in pain.
Not in pain. Nobody can intimidate me, okay? You can't intimidate me. If you are 20, you can't intimidate me. It's for Mohbad and nobody else.
I'm going to drop it in.
Morire, your question, like I was saying, I wasn't there, so I'm going by what the city said, because I was not there. So I'm going by the city said. That's what she said. Now, apparently it was when Baba was saying, okay, let's take the body away. She said, no, don't take it away. Let's take him to your country, state, or whatever. Eloronibe. Obviously, there's something in her mind that she's thinking, this death is not natural. This can't be. This guy was okay a minute ago. So I'm thinking there's more to it. I'm just assuming that I'm not in Wummi's mind. So I'm just assuming, okay? I'm not saying I've never spoken to her before. So don't get me wrong. I'm assuming, because that's what I would think, that, okay, this guy was okay a minute ago. Maybe this is not natural. There's nothing wrong with that. If I had any hand in it, I will never say, oh, Eloro, because I know it will come back to haunt me. I know the consequences will come to me. So that would be the dumbest thing for me to do. Do you understand?
She knows that she can do.
I'm not talking to you. Please stop.
To do back to sender.
Stop.
And another thing is when you said Wummi, when you said Wummi said in the CCT that Baba pushed her, right?
Mm-hmm.
When did Baba pushed her? Number one. Number two, they had like about 100 people there, right? They will never allow Baba to push Wummi. Baba said he went upstairs to Mohbad'S where they normally all the bedroom. And when he Lifestyle or whatever his name is, was the one that called him that Mohbad's body was under the staircase.
Okay.
So when did Baba push Wummi?
Okay, can I answer you?
You're hearing it for the first time.
Yes.
Okay. So the 100 people, Baba said they were outside. They were not inside the house, right? So the people inside the house obviously would be the immediate family or his closer friends. The 100 people were not inside the house. So obviously Baba would have gone inside the house. Now you said Mohbad was put under the staircase. If you see the photo of the house, there's quite a few of it online. Pictures, videos online, you will see that with the structure of the house, the stairs, under the stairs is the sitting room. So Mohbad, and if you go read Baba CTC, he said Mohbad was put in the sitting room, not under the stairs. If you go look at the picture very well, the sitting room is, the structure of the house is the stairs, under the staircase is the sitting room of the house.
But so he was under the staircase.
In the sitting room, not under the stairs.
But it's still under
about the same CTC from Baba Mohbad.
I'm very sure of it.
Because I'm hearing different version now.
Maybe they went to print another one.
Because Baba said, he didn't say they were outside though. The only person that said she stood outside.
How can 100 people in the house?
I don't know about that, but my thing is the only person that said she stood outside, she did not go inside with the common sense is the Mohbad.
How can 100 people fit in the house?
I don't know how big the house is.
Under the staircase. How did they manage? How they put Mohbad on his bed?
Bed.
How did they drag Mohbad from upstairs or wherever they are bringing him for to put him in the sitting room? As a good wife, are you supposed to allow that?
Let me answer your question because blood is flowing.
Well. Why would she
let me
put
tell
it
you.
on
I want
the
to
floor?
answer. Wait, let me answer that question because blood is flowing. If they put on top of the bed,
on the bed, but on the floor.
Yes, I want to. Can I answer that question? Because when they put it on the ground, because the blood is too much, so they will clean it with more.
What blood? What blood? When the autopsy just said, when the autopsy said there's no physical, there's nothing, no bruise, no damage, what blood?
You are listening to the autopsy. You are listening to the autopsy.
The same police said he was bleeding continuously.
From the hand that he got injured. From the hand.
The same blood that the man is saying.
From the hand that got injured.
That small hand that they showed us.
Even from a knife cut, if you cut your finger, you can bleed profusely. Profusely means a lot of blood, okay? And that's subjective. So even from cutting your finger in the kitchen cooking, you can bleed a lot. So that's what
Can I answer my own question?
So it will not last in the next day. If you cut your hand with knife, it will not last in the next day.
Okay, go on. Yeah, Abitok, are you here? Abitok, are you here?
I'm here.
First of all, I have two questions. I have two questions for you. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You haven't answered the first question of this woman, Mori. She asked you, she said, Wummi already knows that her husband died from the injection of the nurse, yeah? But then she told Baba that Baba should go and call the spirit of her husband when she already knew that her husband was fine, because in the same CTC you are talking about, Wummi said her husband was fine. In fact, he was even playing with his phone when the nurse arrived in the house. So I think the nurse came to dress the wound there he was having. But then she gave him injection. All of a sudden, her husband died. Then she told the father-in-law that he should go and call the spirit of her husband. When she already know that her husband died from an injection, why did she do that? That's the first question. And another question I want to know,
let's do it one by
why
one.
did
Let's do it
Wummi
one by
allow
one.
the nurse
Let's do it one by
that
one.
inject her husband?
Let's do it one
When
by
her
one.
husband died suddenly, why did she allow her to leave that house without being arrested?
Okay. Let me answer your second question first. The second one first. She was
That's my
arrested.
question.
She was arrested. The nurse was arrested. And if you read again, I wasn't there. I'm going by
which police station?
What the CTC said. If you read the CTC or you listened, you will remember that she said when they asked her where was the nurse when she was in the car, she said the nurse was sitting beside her, that the nurse went to the hospital with them. So which means they did not let the nurse go. So they had the nurse, and in fact, the police came and took the nurse, okay? So there's so many things that you people online know that you would finish.
Jesus. Which station? Which station? Which station? Which police arrested the
So
nurse?
how did the nurse? Oh God, these people can lie.
It was the nurse mother that turned in the nurse.
No. When you won't let me finish.
No, you don't need to finish, madam. You don't need to finish.
You're like your mother.
Like
your forefathers. Whether you like it or not, the truth will come out.
Yes,
It doesn't come out now.
It will come out.
in the
Yes, it
criminal
will
case.
come out.
And then I will see where you people will put your face.
It's
when
you
the truth
people.
comes
It's you
out.
people who meet people that will
When
be
the truth
ashamed.
comes out, I will see where you put
It's
your
you
face.
people who meet that will be ashamed. You
And
understand?
another thing, and
It's
another
you people who meet people that is
Excuse me.
ashamed that will be
And
ashamed.
another thing.
Ed Not's page.
No, and another thing,
Schroeder wrote
please.
there that the police, the police
Vera,
arrested. Bella,
Vera was not in Nigeria. Vera.
Hello.
Sorry, Queen. Queen Shani, we need to address some things. We can't sit here and allow people to come from anywhere. Please, let me talk a bit. You've been talking since, please. You can't come here and lie to people.
I'm not lying. Even on Tunde Ed Not's page.
Listen. Tunde not pay. I want to go back to that Tunde you're talking about. Tell that Bella Shmonda's payout guy.
Why are you muting me? Why are you muting me? Stop muting me.
Okay.
Even Tunde Ed Not.
Listen. Tell that Tunde Ed Not post. Tell that Bella Shmonda guy, Pumpy Snare, to post that thing again on his own post.
No, you go look for it. You go look for it, and you will see Bella Shmonda's comments.
Listen to me. You've been following
Stop muting me. You guys like lies. You like lies. You don't like people telling you the truth. Stop muting me. Stop muting me.
I want you to talk.
You are the one lying. You are the one
Listen.
lying. Thank you for dropping her. You are the one lying.
Holy Spirit, let
Nobody
me
ever
respond.
arrested the nurse.
Holy Spirit, let me respond.
Mother that turned in the
Yeah.
the
I
nurse.
can't
Let me
go.
respond.
You come and say the nurse
Habitat.
was arrested.
Habitat, if you are listening,
Later you will say someone is one is
Let me clear that fact. I challenge
Poppy
Poppy Snare. Holy Spirit, please. I challenge Poppy Snare to repost that he commented on today's nurse page. He has deleted it. Tell him to post it on his own page right now that it was Baba that released the nurse. Because I saw it. He deleted it. Because we are going to use that thing. We have the screenshot. We will go to the criminal court and he will repeat that nonsense he posted on today's nurse page. And these are the lies that you guys have been saying.
Good morning, organization.
I will not allow you to stand here. You will not come on this platform and come up with nonsense narrative that never happened. The nurse was never arrested that day. Police were never in that house that day. It was Baba Mohbad that took that police to the police station and he was right there in that place. And we only told Baba, and Moyi asked you a question, a salient question. If a nurse in this injected Mohbad and passed Mohbad, why are you saying they should go and hold you when you know it was a medical story that happened right in your presence? So Habitus can come here and change the whole narrative. I challenge Bela's mother, Poppy Snare. I'm challenging him right now. Can record this. Fuck your name is. Come out and repeat that nonsense you posted on today's page like 4 or 5 months ago and post it out there again that it was the one that told you not to leave that place on that day. But over go to that house 9:30 p.m. Nigerian time on the 12th of September and you can never, Wummi can never change the whole narrative. You can come back and come and talk. I can drop for you and come back and come back again. Because we never allow you to talk and lie on this platform. Never on my words. Thank you.
Let her come back. Let her come back.
Ishi, good
Let her
morning.
come back.
Good morning.
Sorry.
Good morning.
Come
Excuse
back.
me.
Come back.
Excuse me. Yeah, she can't come back. She's lying. Totally, she's lying. He's falling to the end. Is it not what they told to the end? That's what today not post. And for people that
it's not even to the end. Do you know what happened? When Baba went to TVC interview and he told them what happened about the staircase, about the ocean and all that. And that Poppy Snare, the fool. And I've called him out on Instagram and also on X, tagging Belashmona to call that guy to order. And they deleted that post. We have the post already. He deleted it.
Yeah, let's even forget about what they post, whatever they post. What I know, Mohbad died on the 11th. All these things they are saying, Baba did not know anything, but they are putting everything on Baba. Mohbad died on the 11th because he's supposed to have a show, he's supposed to have a video shoot with Zoro. I've been saying this thing for a long time. I even saying on Paparano that this guy died on the 11th.
Aside of that, yeah, Commissioner.
Yeah.
Aside of that, yeah, let's be honest. How can she say that the nurse was arrested? So how is she saying that
that is lying? She's completely lying.
Someone that has
the nurse was not arrested.
To go
the nurse was
that.
The nurse.
I don't understand.
Why I'm saying Mohbad? Why I know that Mohbad died on the 11th? The nurse come on the 12th, came to Ibam Mohbad. It's the nurse that Ibam Mohbad. Let's forget about this thing they are saying. It's the nurse. That's what the nurse came there to do.
Regarding what Wummi said, when Wummi said Baba should go and invoke Mohbad's spirit.
Have you seen Baba in his shrine before? Have Wummi seen Baba in his shrine before?
That she's doing, that she dropped clothes inside the on top of the cups. Is it the same invoking she's still doing? Because I don't understand. You are the one going to Babalawo up and down. You are saying Baba should go and invoke spirit. Are you still invoking spirit when you drop that clothes?
That girl is not 24. They should stop lying. That girl is not 24. What she has swallowed is more than 24 years old.
For the beginning. Let me tell you, the justice you are seeking for is in Wummi's hands.
Yes.
The justice you are seeking for is in her hands. That is why we are still 9 months, we are not getting anywhere. If she tells her first, if she says the truth, the whole truth.
I know that they are still recording those things with people.
But I know that
they said we cannot get justice on TikTok.
You know what?
But we know we get
what?
justice.
Let her keep lying. Let her keep manipulating. Let her keep deceiving dumps calls adults like Abito. That's their business. She can manipulate you, but she cannot manipulate me. She's lying. She is lying. She has been lying from the beginning to death. Death justice is Wummi has. It's unfortunate when the country where justice is not working. We are in a country where justice is being
Anti-Queen. Emma Stress. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, modernization. Good morning. My own question is, if you don't know what why this guy, everybody that have been defending and all, my own problem is, why did you call a nurse from Cotonou? You left the whole Lagos.
They are joking.
You left Lagos in your church mind. In your church. Please hold on. In your church mind, in your own church mind, what do you think happened? I'm going to leave the question for you to think about it. Will you do such? And how can anybody in their right senses do such? For what reason? Why? For Kene, I would leave this whole Lagos that we have professionals, lovely nurses, beautiful nurses, good hospitals. You will live there. And you now go to Cotonou. If nothing is fishy, Inyelason alone has finished everything. So every other thing,
but I will say it.
God will forgive every one of us.
I'm not going to say it, but I will say it here. You know what? Oh. I was talking to someone yesterday, right? Because as this case has happened, so many things are beginning to unfold, right? That is shedding light into this case. I don't know if everybody noticed. So many things are beginning to unfold that is shedding light into this case, right? Isn't it? I'm not going to say this, but that's why you say me I'm pained. I'm not pained, no. But by the virtue of my profession, I can't stand liars. I can't stand it. You know why? I talked to somebody who has first-hand information in the house. And I will say it. I spoke to Spendy yesterday. Each time I see anything online, I will call Spendy. Come, I saw this, I saw this. What do you say about this? Right? And that yesterday, Spendy was telling me that Damola, that is Wummi's sister, told Lifestyle that when Wummi and Mohbad were fighting upstairs, they heard a loud noise in their room.
But Damola was not in the house. Damola was not in the house. Damola was not there.
Listen to me. Damola was not there. He wasn't there, but he was not there. Nobody will tell him.
But you just said when
nobody will tell what happened in that house. Was Spending there, was Lifestyle there. How did they know?
Spending was there. What are you talking about? Spending was there.
He left before the thing happened. Spending on Monday.
So how did Spending go
left the house on Monday?
How did Spending go the fourth?
All the because they started
you're contradicting yourself.
That is what will be concealed.
No, you're contradicting yourself.
She did not say that she fought Mohbad from the show. She did not say the fact that she promised to end Mohbad's career. She did not say the fact that she said she was not following them. She didn't say all those because she didn't say all those in her statement because she knows it is going to implicate her. She didn't say all those because she knows it then will implicate her. Wummi is trying as much as possible to get out of this. She wants to get away with this. And that's like I said, the justice we are seeking for is in the hands of Wummi. Because why? She knows what happened. She's not, maybe she's sorry for it, or she's not sorry for it. Maybe she did it mistakenly. I don't know.
That's why you will never get the justice.
I agree with my sister.
That's why you will never get the justice you're looking for.
But she started.
We will get the justice as well. We will get the justice.
Let intelligent people talk, idiots.
If that's your mindset, then you're not going to.
Let somebody talk. Let somebody talk. Let reasonable people talk. You will let them have a conversation. Just shut up, Abby. Talk. Shut up. Get him out.
You will.
I can't back up because of you. Just shut up.
Why is
Just talk. Stop your dirty thinking mouth and let
Guys,
let people have conversation.
Can we please calm down, please? Let's calm down, please. Let's calm down, please. Let's calm down, please.
Let them talk and shut up.
Please, I just have a question. Abby talks, as Wummi for one day ever said justice, as Wummi for one day, and the people supporting her ever said justice for Mohbad. Okay, I said the people supporting Wummi, the people supporting Wummi, as Wummi for one day on their platform ever said justice for my husband.
If she didn't want justice for her husband, she wouldn't go to Falana to.
No, I'm not talking about her going to Falana now.
Come to her platform.
Listen, the thing is, you didn't answer my question.
I'm answering your question. I'm saying she doesn't.
No, I'm not talking. No, I'm not talking about. The thing is. Excuse me.
They don't answer straight question. They don't answer.
Excuse me. Wummi went to Falana. Excuse me, Tony, excuse me. Wummi went to Falana with the hope that every one of us supported her, thinking that the Malians took Mohbad.
Exactly.
She went to
Falana. Okay, why did she go to Falana? Was she having problem with Baba Mohbad before?
Can you shut up and let her finish talking?
Did she took Falana to fight Baba Mohbad over property for her?
Are you asking me the question?
Yeah, I'm asking a question.
No, because she's telling me to shut up, but you're asking me the question.
No,
am I going to answer?
No, I'm asking a question.
To me, right?
Because to the citizens, we think she took Falana to fight the Malians because she said they've taken him. Come and take your trophy. And so they started showing us videos.
Are you asking me the question?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
I'm buttressing it up with the video they're showing us.
Thank you.
So they started showing us video where by Sam Larry, not even Falana. Okay? And if we're talking about the Malians record, that they were showing us the video that Mohbad said, if anything happened to me, Malians people killed me. We should remember that Darusha is Malian, Wummi is also Malians.
Wummi is not Malian, to get your facts right.
Okay, no, sir. Now she's no longer Malians, right?
She was never a Malian. She was never a Malian.
Jesus, there's video of her now. What are you talking about? Colonization, do you have the video?
Dawa class.
No, do you have a video?
Because she was with the Mohbad was with the Malians.
Dawa class told us so many things. Stupid idiot.
Mohbad met Wummi at Malians house.
No, she did not.
I don't need to talk to you.
No, she did not.
She did not. Guys, we're 139. Can we please tap, please? We're 139. Let's bring this love up, please. Thank you.
You can't know person.
I'm done asking questions.
You can't know a person's story more than the person that has the story. It's her story to tell. You can't tell her story for her.
Abby talks. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, please, can you guys engage Abby talks one after the other rather than
insulting?
Please.
I'm not fighting anybody. And nobody can intimidate me.
Nobody. You can time them. Like 3 minutes.
Stop talking when somebody is talking. Shut up, Abby.
Because she's giving responses that
when you talk now, the sniper.
annoying and provoking.
Wait, 1 second.
Responses that are annoying and provoking.
Wait,
responses that are annoying and tricky provocation.
Hold on.
That's the problem.
Queen, hold on. There are people in the comment section that want to engage, but because of the fact that we're all shouting, like they don't want to come up. We all want to learn, like we all want to listen to each other. Like you know your truth.
You want to learn what from this kind of people? This ones.
You know your truth, right? She believes she's telling the truth and all of that. No matter how much you shout, you ain't going to change anything. That's the fact. Exactly. So engage. If you don't want to engage, if you think she's trying nonsense, just let her be. Another person will engage her. Like this back and forth is not needed. Queen, if you want to engage her, and nobody should interrupt. All right, go on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, the sniper.
Can I engage her? Abitor, please. Why did they go and call nurse from Katangua? From Cotonou and not Nigeria? Why did they leave Nigeria? The whole Nigeria, please answer. Thank you.
If you know the story, then you would know that the nurse went to Cotonou. She doesn't live in Cotonou.
I only asked. I'm not talking about story here. I asked you a question. Don't tell me if you know
your question. And I'm answering your question.
Yes, thank you. Give me a good answer.
And that is the good answer. The nurse does not live in Cotonou. The nurse went to Cotonou. She doesn't live there. She lives in Nigeria. She lives in Lagos. She doesn't live in Cotonou.
They have to wait for her to come all the way from Cotonou. They don't have a nurse or they don't have a hospital. Hospital don't finish for their area. They waited for the nurse to come.
If you read the CTC, then you would know that Mohbad has his own personal nurse, but she was not around. That's
when he was dying. There's no hospital around that they can rush him to before he.
Is that not what they did? Is that not what they did?
Story without acting inside the car. Mohbad is there. Mohbad is there. Acting. Do I look like a fool to you?
To hospital. You asked me a question. You answered your own question.
I beg you. Before he died, they took him and they told him brought him dead. Brought him dead. Think. Okay. Don't talk with your hands.
No, you
talk
think
with your senses.
I am speaking with my senses because I'm not insulting you. So you are the one that's not talking with your senses. So you've been. You are taking it. You see, you can't take it. You see, you can't take it. You can't take it. You can't take it. Only.
The lie is so
annoying.
It's irritating. It's annoying. I feel like
saying that annoying. They said Mohbad has his own personal nurse.
I'm going to say it to my face.
How is that a lie that Mohbad has his own personal nurse? Her name is Wummi. Is that a lie? Is that a lie? That everybody knows that Mohbad has his own nurse. Her name is Wummi. They said she was not around. That's why Spending gave the number of his own nurse. How is that a lie?
Why did they have to wait for the nurse?
When the nurse said she.
Why would they have to wait for a nurse? Why would they have to wait?
Hello, please.
It doesn't make sense. The husband of my youth that you don't want to buy, you are waiting with somebody who has a staff that can.
It was not a staff. It was not a staff.
That you are waiting.
It was a staff one.
It was not a staff one. It was not a staff one. You're not a pathologist. You're not a pathologist. You're not a doctor.
Wait.
I will start dropping people, please.
Auditors, you see, there is no need for all this back and forth. Let's try to understand and make clarifications that will appeal to senses, appeal to emotions, and appeal to sentiments. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, affection.
Very objective. In what you are exchanging words on, I try to imagine how sensible and okay, this boy, they said he had a fight with a friend, according to them, because there are so many narratives. Let's go to that route of why they called the nurse.
Okay.
They said he had a fight with his friend. And he got injured. The pain was getting so severe that they had to call the nurse. They said they called this nurse and the nurse was not around. She said she wasn't around. They couldn't wait for the nurse, according to them. They had to get in touch with Spending, and Spending gave another nurse number. The nurse said she was in Cotonou. Somebody who was in severe pain. I try to imagine the rationale behind this. And let me say this. They said they fought with Prime Boy. Prime Boy's message to me and said, I am coming, I have my stuff in the car. I am coming to pick it. Nobody, let me say Wummi never raised any voice. He never created an impression that Mohbad was injured yesterday or the injury was troubling him or whatever. There was nothing. He said, don't come yet. Don't come yet. And it wasn't even, look, I don't know if you are married. If somebody had injured your husband and tried to reach out to you as a woman, you will show your anger and you will show your discomfort. Somebody could pick a call and started insulting her father-in-law. All because he never saw him saying something. But they were saying, they told her, somebody said, and this man was at a prayer mountain. As I then, he quickly picked his phone. Somebody who could do that. And someone, if truly he had it, you see, this is about logic and sense. He could not pick a call. When Prime Boy texted him, I am coming to pick my bag. He said, don't come now, don't come yet. And even Prime Boy sent someone to that house. And they quietly, peacefully took the bag and gave it to him, claiming that Mohbad was still inside that house, injured. My sister, let's put all this together. And when they called his nurse was not available. The one they called said he was in Cotonou and someone in severe pain. They couldn't rush him to hospital. They couldn't look for a nurse around if what they wanted was a nurse. My sister, all these things, they don't matter. I swear. Let's be honest to ourselves.
Can I answer
without insult,
I never listened to you. I asked the question. I'm not. Gurexi is not complaining. Why are you talking for Gurexi? I asked, can I answer his question?
Your mind is made up.
I'm not fighting him. He's not fighting me. Why are you the one fighting?
I'm not
Exactly. We're having a civil conversation.
Look, I for one, I'm not fighting anybody.
Exactly.
Me or anybody, I'm not fighting anybody. But all
exactly.
I want is
he's making his
I am
point.
desperate for justice, and I can never compromise this justice.
Right.
If I'm the one responsible for this thing, let the law take its course over me. That is all I want. Even if it's Baba Mohbad that is responsible, let the law take its course on him. If it is wife, if it is his mother, if it is his brother, or even if there are more than one, if there are 2 or 20, let the law take its course over them. And without, I am for justice. Justice doesn't. The only thing why I pinch my tent with Baba Mohbad is just because there is no way in all permutation that this man has a hand in the death of his son.
You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. I don't have to be there. I don't have to be there to my. I don't have to be there. Listen, you people have been emotional.
Hold on.
No. I'm saying, no, I'm not bringing anybody. No, Gurexi, listen. Gurexi,
saying Baba knows about his son's life.
Did I just say, listen to me. I'm making a point that you can't say, it's a general statement. It's a general statement that I'm saying.
The wrong general statement.
No, it's not a wrong general statement. No, it's not a wrong general statement. Because somebody is not at the vicinity when an incident happened does not mean they don't have a hand in it. So that's the wrong narrative to say. I'm not saying he did it. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that narrative is wrong. Don't say because we've seen so many incidents happen. No, that's not a mindset.
This boy had an issue with his father. At no point has this boy had an issue with his father. His father never.
I'm not saying, Baba. Gurexi, you've been emotional. You've been emotional. You've been emotional. You've been emotional.
I'm not emotional. I swear to
you. You are been emotional.
Tell me.
I have no emotions, girl.
If you can tell me the reason.
No, I'm emotionless. I have no emotion.
Because you're not making sense.
To me, I'm making sense, and that's all that matters.
How could you say Baba?
I didn't mention Baba. Did you hear me mention Baba? Did you hear me mention Baba? Did you hear me mention Baba's name? Yeah, and I said that's the wrong thing. It's the wrong mindset. I understand, Gurexi, but
it's all about common sense. I referenced that man that reason why I'm pitching my tent strongly with him is that.
Yeah.
So if at any point you can link it to the death of his body in any way, I swear damn God, my support will change. But
I understand.
I have looked, and I saw him as someone, Baba, you could have little mistakes. Are those mistakes the one that killed Mohbad? Absolutely no. What I'm interested is who find this boy. So if nothing is being linked to that, because Baba did not have an issue, he never had a video recording against his father that if you kill me, he never said it. He never had there was no record of bullying. Even I look at their life. I've never heard a time that the father beat the boy. He treated him like partners. They were like partners. So the issue that you don't have to be there. Take Baba out of the frame of those that must be investigated. And if you have anything, you can bring it on to me. Nobody is an island of knowledge, and we shouldn't be too caged into our own thinking, be it low thinking or let us claim us into the issue. So I want to listen to you, man.
Okay. Now, what I'm saying is this. It's a mindset thing. If you're having a mindset that because somebody, and again, I'm not referring to Baba, this is a general statement, okay? He wasn't there, okay? That accepted, he wasn't there. From everybody's account, he wasn't there. But what I'm saying is, it's a mindset thing. You can't say because somebody was not at the scene of a crime, that person has no hand in it. You can't say that. You can't say that until investigation is done, and then that person is not indicted in any way. That's when you can say, okay, they had nothing to do with it. Because I might not be in a situation, and I might to do the job for me, and I'm the brain behind the whole incident. Do you understand what I mean? So you don't support somebody because, oh, they weren't there. You support him because maybe you believe in what he's saying, you believe in the stand he's taking, that's why you support him. Don't support somebody because they were not at the scene of a crime. No. Because what if they send somebody to do the dirty job? Do you understand?
What you're saying is not that
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
I will address you.
I'm not talking to you. The rest he asked me. I'm answering him.
Hello, let me.
I will address you if you're responding.
Let me say this, and I will have to mention names.
Okay.
Okay, let me be diplomatic.
Okay.
There are people that were not where this boy died. But
yeah.
From records, we have seen them.
Back
to sender.
Two senses, who
is behaving like the one that doesn't have sense? Who is behaving like the one that doesn't have sense? That's why you're talking like that, because you have no brain. Mr. Grexy, carry on.
Well,
Mr. Grexy, carry on.
Okay.
No, that's too many questions. Let me start finish.
Before you carry on. Please, Abitok, my own question. No, it's not going to be long. It's connected to what Grexy is saying, yeah? So, what I want to ask you, if you are doubting, yeah, people that are outside the house, yeah, you think maybe they could have a hand.
I can't hear you anymore. I can't hear you anymore, Frida. Mr. Grexy, carry on. Mr. Grexy.
This is very bad, I guess.
His network is very bad.
Talk to
Yes,
Dorina
welcome
why Mr. Gracie is
Okay.
Carry on, please. Let me carry on, please. Please let me carry on. Please. So if you are doubting people that are outside the house here, thinking that they could have a hand on the death of Mohbad. Now, I want to ask you a question. Why are you supporting also the people that are inside the house? Because if anybody outside could hurt Mohbad, it takes people in that house with him the last 72 hours until the last hours that last minute that he took his last birthday. Why are you supporting those people? Because these are the people that could accomplish the job of those people that are outside.
You didn't listen to what I said. You didn't listen to what I said. What I said was not based on Mohbad's case. I said Gurexi saying that he supports a person because they were not there. It's the wrong mindset to have. That's what I said. I wasn't referring to Mohbad's case. Okay?
But Mohbad is part of Mohbad's case now.
I said it that I was not talking. I said it that I was not referring to Baba Mohbad. If you listen to what I said, I am talking about Gurexi's mindset that you are supporting somebody because they were not there. It's a wrong mindset.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
I might not be there and still send somebody to do the job.
That's fine by me. That's a good answer. That's fine by me. It still shows that Baba is still clean. Who is this Bible baby? Sorry. I thought Gurexi came up here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him.
His network is bad. His network is bad. His network is bad.
The network is very bad for real.
Oh, I think his network is bad from his end. Okay,
it's coming up now.
The call disconnected. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, as I was saying, you see, we're not talking generally here. We are discussing Mohbad.
Yeah,
and our
so can I answer your question?
Hold on. And our line of thought must circle around the circumstance that took the life of that boy. Saying generally that you might not be there, well, that's a textbook or a novel story.
No, it's not.
Talking of Mohbad. Hold on. We're talking of Mohbad in a right retrospect, in the retrospect of how it happened. I am bringing certain things. I said I wanted to mention it, but I won't mention it. The thing is, there were some people, they were not there. From record, you see, if you are not there, there must be instances where there must be an instance or instances or what can connect you to that. We've seen, it might be there, it might not be there. We had a record of certain individuals that bullied him in the past before he's there. It's possible to bring them in because they had an issue, but they were not there. You know that some of them were detained and categorized as because there were record of that. And one thing I would like you to know is that even if those people had done it, you know what is called Aloba? They can't do anything outside without the notice or without the connection or influence of anyone inside. What I am saying is, even if we are going to look outside the box, let's first check inside the box. Who were those with him? Nothing. Look, as I'm sitting in my house and I have people around me, and a neighbor is coming to machete me. These people around me must know that I've been macheted. Someone was coming to machete me. Even if I'm sleeping and they were not sleeping. So that is why the first set of people that must be grilled and must tell us what really happened were the ones in that house. We are not after everybody, but we are after justice. True justice. And true justice will close his eyes to whoever, whose source is called. We are asking a question. What happened and how did it? So, and from various illustrations, explanations, it has helped us.
What happened? Who took Gurexi off? Or his network is bad? Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh no. I guess
what happened to him?
He's gonna come back.
So let me talk. For me, in this case, I don't have any game in this case lying against Wummi. Neither, and I don't call it bullying, because in this case, from that, she came up with those posts on Instagram.
I think it's on your comment section. The rest is on your comment section.
Okay.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
We all believe those lies until when Mohbad was exhumed. And let me tell you another thing. You know, we're arguing that when Soma brought up this video when Senator Yabo Ojo and Tonto Dike, when they went to visit Mohbad, when they went to visit Mohbad and the old people that went to their house to pay condolence visits, right? Remember, Soma came with the analysis, came up with one video, analyzed that Wummi was the one under the pink cap.
It was established that girlfriend.
You know what happened yesterday? You know what happened? You know, they asked, where is Wummi? They said Wummi went where? They said she went to go and write. She went to the she went to the police station to for further questioning, right? That's what they said. That's why she wasn't there physically at that place. And I don't even remember that video. When I asked Penny yesterday, because Penny himself was telling me that, I said, look at that video. Who does this look like? Penny was telling me, oh, it's Darosha's girlfriend. Then I said, okay, look at this. Then I showed him, look at the tribal marks on Darosha's girlfriend. Look at it on Wummi's face. Is there any tribal? No. Look at that person on red hat, pink hat. Is there any tribal mark on the person, the lady in pink hat? Is there any? He said no. I said fine. Look at the face. Look at the oblongs. Look at the face. Look at the chin. I actually made him see these distinctions. And you know what? And I said, you know what? And they said Wummi went to the police station to, for further investigation. Spenny said that Wummi was around. You can imagine. You see,
he was not there, even on Papiano, even on Papiano's platform.
But he was in the city, he was in the kitchen because he didn't want these media to catch, to take, he didn't want to be recorded. He said he was in the kitchen that day. So what I'm telling you is that when Senator Abo came, they said Wummi went to the police station to go and do further investigation. She was not there.
That's neither here nor there.
Confirming that she did not go anywhere.
Did Wummi come out to tell you herself that she was giving statement?
These are the lies that I am saying.
Mr. Grexy, carry on, please. Mr. Grexy,
these are the lies that I am saying. That Wummi was home that day.
Was it Wummi that told you that she went to write statement?
She was the one in the red cap, in the pink cap, disguising. Telling Mohbad,
you're obsessed with Wummi. You're obsessed with Wummi.
They came home to pay condolences. Where was she? Why was she not with them? Where was she? Where was she?
You're obsessed.
Well, listen to me. You may call it an obsession, but I'm going to keep pointing out to you the lies of
pointing you yourself to get the lies
of manipulating.
Did Wummi come out to tell you that she was writing a statement?
So
how do you know she was writing a statement?
She's going to implicate herself.
How do you know she was writing a statement? When she
every time she comes down, she implicates herself. Each and every time she comes
down, she
always says that will give her away. That's why she cannot come out. She cannot come out because she just implicates herself.
It's truth, man. That's what Yabo Ojo said. Yabo
Ojo did not say that. Stop it.
Yabo Ojo said so, man.
She did not say that. Stop it.
I will go back and
look at the video for you.
Please look for it. Look for it.
Leave those confusionists out of my discussion.
Thank you. Mr. Grexy, can we carry on?
Leave them out of my discussion. Now, what I want to say is
carry on.
what we have gathered, information gathered, and revelation so far has helped us to now with what has been made open to public to minimize our search of certain individuals. Let me give you an example.
Go on.
When Adra was interviewed because it wasn't a cross-examination, was interviewed, had to give his narrative at the inquest. He said, they asked him, from everything you have seen and you have said, who find your brother? He said, blind boy.
Okay.
They asked him, how did you know he's prime boy?
I told you. Mr. Grexy, we can't hear you anymore.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, they asked him, how did you know? He said, CY told me. That means CY had worked in the brain of all of them. All of them. But this same CY, a proper narrative of what happened.
Okay. Can I answer?
You have killed him. Come and take your. They've taken his life. Come and take your trophy.
Can I answer you?
I know. Oh no, I know a lot. But the gods, the music gods or the gods or whatever, will not allow me to talk. A lot of confessional, indirect confessional statements came from her mouth. So which means that she needs to sit down, tell us. I'm not trying to pin him, but I'm trying to hold him responsible for failing to tell us if there is any people that knows might have contributed, no matter how highly placed that person is, no matter how highly placed, we want to know and we must know. I'm very optimistic that we are getting to the end of the story. Thank you. You can chip in.
Mr. Grexy.
Go on, Abby, talk.
All right, thank you. Let me start from where you stopped, and then I'll work my way back. Everyone has a fundamental human right. You have the right to talk. You have the right to keep quiet if you want to. So let's start with this. She doesn't owe any one of us the right to come and. The person she owes the right to tell is the police, any person of authority. Those are the people she owes the right to tell them that she must tell them what happened. And if she doesn't tell them, then there's going to be a problem. Now we understand from the CTC that I think they questioned her for about over 5 hours, and she explained her side of the story, what she witnessed, her version of the story. She doesn't have to come out to tell you. And when you keep saying, and you said, she said industry gods. In the CTC, she explained, they asked her, who are the industry gods? I think it was Baba's solicitor, if I'm right, that said, name names, don't just say industry gods. And she did name names. She said Naira Marley, and she named some other people as the industry gods.
I'm not
talking to you. Let me finish. Let me finish. There is. She did name names. They asked her to mention any name. That's why you never.
We saw evidence of Sam Larry brutalizing Mohbad. Why did she mess up Sam Larry? Why did she mention it?
She did mention Sam Larry
in the corona inquest. That even the lawyer was asking, in all of this, why are you not mentioning Sam Larry?
The lawyer did not say that. The lawyer did not say that. The lawyer did not say that. The lawyer did not say that.
Queen, Abby talk, please. Abby talk, please. I just want you to show us the page because I have the CTC here. Let's read
so look, read it now. How would I know the page?
And from where?
You think I don't have a life? I have a life.
And this Sunday morning, I don't want to.
No, I have a life. Why would I know the page?
No, because me, I don't know that.
I just want to talk to Mr. Grexy, please, before he goes. Please, Queen, please keep quiet, please. It's annoying. Mr. Grexy, Mr. Grexy,
don't tell somebody to keep quiet. You don't know each other.
I know you ladies are paid. So let me just talk to Mr. Grexy.
No, if you don't tell somebody to keep quiet.
You made a statement that
don't say that. You say, please mute. I want to
somewhere and you've gotten information.
Keep quiet.
So let me say it without mixing my words. Let me say it so that you hear it loud and clear without mixing my words.
Okay, why would you tell somebody to keep quiet?
everything that you guys are doing in the background, all the conspiracies that you guys are putting together in the background to frame an innocent person for what they haven't done, we know about it.
Okay,
why did you guys go and bail the suspect? Why did you guys coach the suspect? That is a crime. Why did you guys pay the suspect? That is a crime. Why did you guys do that? That is a crime. You are tampering with police investigation. You are tampering with justice for Mohbad. You are tampering with it. She will be used against you. She will be used against you. Against you. Trying to frame an innocent person.
Please hold on. I want to ask Mr. Guresi, hold on, please, sir. No, hold on, sir. I want to ask this question, sir. Sorry. Abistok, I want to ask. Sorry, Abistok, sorry. You know that Baba said, Wummi, why people were asking Baba, why did you bury Mohbad early? Okay? And he said they did not give him the report and the hospital report. So I want to ask this question. When the doctor asked Wummi and Darosha to take the body to the general hospital to go and embalm him there, that is, are you telling me that the doctor did not give them any paper to go and to present in the morgue?
The doctor cannot give. Hold on, sir. Hold on. I'm hearing you.
Guys, already.
Wait, because Guresi knows the answer. No. Let Guresi hold on, please, madam. Guresi can answer you. That's why he's talking.
No, you are standing for Wummi, man. Please answer.
Yeah, because Guresi knows the answer because he knows that.
No, it's not Guresi I was talking to. I was talking to Abistok.
I know, I understand you. I'm saying to you that the reason why Guresi was responding to you is because he knows the answer. Because he knows that.
I did not want you to answer me.
Okay, let me talk. I'm answering you. Because he knows.
I'm going to attend to your question. Let me answer the question he asked earlier. Then you can go. You see, you said why did they bail the suspect? You see, in the whole of everything, the suspect, those who are picked as suspects are supposed to be witnesses.
Yeah, but they're not witnesses. Suspect is not a witness. There's a difference between a suspect and a witness.
Because
they're suspects for a reason. Please, let the rest talk.
Who were present in that house? Those who were present in that house were supposed to even be tagged the suspect.
No, they can't.
Because
unless there are evidences
that the boy died.
No, it doesn't work. The law does not work like that. The law has no emotions. The law is based on.
But Canada law is different from Nigerian law.
It doesn't matter. It's the same law.
It does matter. It does matter. Canada law is not the same law.
I'm not in Canada.
Canada law is different from Nigerian law.
I'm not in Canada. I'm not in Canada. I don't live in Canada.
Abistok, please.
The law is the same. The law is the same.
Hold on. Abistok, are you telling me that if someone died in the house, the house is not supposed to be condoned? Homicide.
I'm not saying. That's not what you said. You said that everybody in the house.
In Canada.
Hold on. I don't live in Canada. Why are you talking about Canada? I don't live in Canada.
No, they said Canada law. Are you not the one that said it?
No, it's Morire that said it. It's Morire that said Canada. No, I don't live in Canada.
Law of homicide.
You don't know if it's a homicide. You didn't know at the time. You didn't know at the time. You didn't know at the time that it's a homicide.
But Wummi said that he died in the house.
Talking to you, Wummi is not a doctor to determine if he died or not. That's just our opinion. It's the doctor that can satisfy somebody dead, not Wummi.
But our opinion.
Wait for Allah to answer my question.
I don't know.
Because in the car we were asking Mohbad dead.
Madam, please,
Mohbad is back, and we are telling you not supposed to say that. She was there when they were announcing Mohbad. She was sitting down there. Her face was devoid of emotion. No crying, no sorrow in her face.
You can't tell somebody how to react. You can't tell somebody how to breathe. You can't tell somebody how to breathe. Everybody's face is different. Everybody's face is different.
Those tears cannot come out.
Everybody's grief is different. Everyone in the house is a person of interest. They're not suspects. They're a person of interest.
And she was sitting in the car.
Get that right.
Please let her answer me first now. Mama Queen, hold on. Please, hold on, please, hold on. Ma, I asked a question. No, hold on, sir. Hold on.
Talk. They won't let me talk. So
let her answer this question, please. I asked you a question.
Yeah, go
when
on.
the doctor, either parent hospital or the other hospital, asked Wummi and Darosha that the boy was dead on arrival, that they should take him to the morgue in general. Did the doctor give her a certificate, or but despite that he did not die in the hospital, did he give her a certificate or a written paper to go and deposit Mohbad at the morgue? That's the question I have to you.
Thank you. So the doctor cannot issue a certificate because, like you said, he didn't die in the hospital. He was brought in dead. For you to issue a death certificate, you have to have a cause of death. So the doctor don't know what killed him, so they can't issue a death certificate. What they issued at a later date, like the police said, was a medical report. And Gurexi was going to answer you that question because either Gurexi or Adura, either Gurexi or Andy, later confirmed from the hospital that it was given to Mohbad's lawyer, not Wummi. It wasn't given to Wummi.
Hold on,
Mohbad's lawyer.
Hold on. Mama, hold on. No,
Let me talk, Queen. You're just talking.
Hold on. Mama, please, mommy, hold on.
What you're saying.
Excuse me, your mother's head that is saying.
Oh, Mama Queen, hold on, please. Mama Queen.
Don't
hold on, let me finish. Please hold on. Okay, Abishop, you said that the paper was not issued that day. Okay, if the doctor did not issue any paper to Wummi or Darosha, when they get to General Hospital, because the Baba Mohbad went to the police station, the police refused to give him a certificate, you understand? A paper for them to take to the morgue. When they get to the morgue, Baba was also rejected by the morgue people that he had to bring that police report or doctor report that Mohbad by, you understand? So they did not allow Baba to deposit Mohbad in the morgue. Okay, when the doctor now told Wummi and Darosha, take him to the morgue without any written paper or certificate, is the doctor expecting them to do when they get to that place? Are they going to accept the court from Wummi and Darosha? Right. If you are saying that the doctor did not drop any notes, because they did not accept it from Baba. So the doctor now said, take it to the morgue without any written paper. Will they accept it from Wummi and Darosha?
We don't know if the doctor, we were not there, so we don't know if the doctor said take it to the morgue. But you can't issue a death certificate without a cause of death.
That is what they said now. Please,
calm down.
After somebody died in the hospital, they now take it that they said they don't have morgue. It's in the citizen. The doctor don't have they don't have morgue in their hospital. So where will the
remember they went to another hospital. They went to 2 hospitals. You remember?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the first hospital or the second hospital. I don't know which hospital that said it, but me, I'm not telling you that any hospital that said it, that hospital was not having a morgue in their hospital. You understand? So then I said, take it to the general hospital to go and deposit him there. So if your doctor is not asking you, go and deposit this person there, doctor have to give you something to, so that when you get there, they will accept it from you.
Like I said to you, it wasn't issued on that day. It was later issued as confirmed by the police as well.
The one that the doctor said go and deposit, what are they going to use in depositing?
Yes, that is one of the things that needs to be brought up instead of attacking one person. Is
no,
maybe they need to review.
I
understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And I'm saying.
You understand? No doctor will tell you take somebody to general hospital without any written notes.
They can't give a written note because he was brought in dead. So they can't give you any written
when they get to the general hospital, what are they present?
That's why you go and get a police report. That's why you then go get a police report if you don't have a medical report.
Did they go and get police report, or they took him home?
I'm not there, so you don't ask me that.
See, I know you will not answer that.
No, you are not asking because you are telling from me.
You see, they got you
I can't hear you. Queen, please let me. I can't hear you.
She wanted Mohbad to be buried at home. She wanted the evidence.
If she wanted Mohbad buried, she wouldn't have said taking him to the Loro, would she? She wouldn't have done that, would she?
Let me ask one question, and I'm going to.
By the time she came to the burial site, was Mohbad in the underneath there? Was it not buried already?
Buried already. Throw things inside the inside thing.
Was she there from the beginning? Was she there from the beginning? Queen,
was she there at the beginning? Why did she follow them there and start?
She did not follow them there. If you read her CTC, she said she saw it online. She said she saw it online and then she made her way there.
She's not online, but she followed them. Listen to me. If that was my husband, I would jump in. Where did they buy the clothes? I will jump inside. They cannot.
Yeah, jump. Go kill your husband and jump.
I will to show that.
It's easy to say. Go kill your husband and jump in. Let's see you. You be the one to jump with your husband first, then you can talk. It's easy to condemn somebody when you're not in that situation. It's easy. Go kill your husband and jump inside. Let's see.
What do you say?
Go kill your husband and jump in.
I want to ask you a question, please. Is it okay if I ask you one last question, please? Please.
Look, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I didn't hear you.
Queen, let me ask her one question. One last question, please. Please, now.
Your damn short mouth.
Guys, please, one after the other, please. Frida, what do you have to say?
Frida, we can't hear you.
Yeah, please, let me ask you one last question, yeah? I promise I don't, but you need to listen carefully because it's going to be a little bit critical. I want to ask you, yeah, since we are all saying that the nurse killed Mohbad, but then earlier in the preliminary results from the police, they stated three different types of injection the nurse gave Mohbad, with the Goddard statement from the wife, because even in the CTC, Wummi said that, and the wife, Adura, also named one of the injection, and the nurse gave her statement to the police here. So the police read that out, and they give us three different types of injection. They said the nurse gave Mohbad and ceftriaxone, tetanus, and paracetamol. And I've heard some of your team members saying that it's because of the nurse gave Mohbad the tetanus injection in IV. So that's why it was complicated. So now when the pathologists came with their results, they gave us another types of injection, diphenhydramine and paracetamol with one other. Somebody else can help me on the other one, I don't know it. So now I want to ask you this question, yeah? Since we all are saying the nurse killed Mohbad, the nurse killed Mohbad, why is it that when the pathologists take the sample of Mohbad to do the test on him to know what killed him, they couldn't find these injections, these drugs on Mohbad's system, because they will not tell us that it was not Mohbad's sample, because they could identify the tattoos in his body. He tattooed Liam and other names, yeah? So they will not say that it was not Mohbad's sample. But then I want to ask you, why is it that the tetanus they claimed that because of it was
no longer in the system again,
because the nurse gave the tetanus injection in IV, that caused the complication. So now that's my question: why was it not found in Mohbad's system?
Okay, all right. So first of all, you said that people are saying that the nurse killed Mohbad. Nobody knows that. The only person that can say the nurse killed Mohbad will be the police from the investigation. Let me finish. I'm not talking. Let me answer your question. I'll let you land. So let me land. No, let me land. Let me land. You can't talk and not allow me to talk. Okay, it's only fair that you allow me to speak. Only the doctor, the pathologist can say, yeah, the nurse killed him. What she said, what Wummi said, and what people are saying, the people in the house are saying is, he reacted to the injection he was given. That's when he started convulsing. He started shaking. They said he was throwing up. He went to the toilet to throw up. He went to pee. So he was reacting to the injection that he was given. So nobody can say that was by him. He reacted to the injection, which CDC, the pathologist was saying, maybe. Let me finish asking your question. Give me a minute. Let me land. That's what the CDC was saying, that, okay, now you let me lose my train of thought. But he reacted to the injection he was given. Now you said to the, what was the injection you said it was not found in his body? Can you remind me again? Tetanus injection. If you remember, or if you've listened to the CTC, they said the tetanus was given intravenous. It should never be given intravenous. So when he got the injection, it was given via IV. It should have been given IM, intramuscular, which they believe was what caused the problem. A doctor came on Kudi's show, Yeye Kudi's show. The doctor explained that you never, ever give tetanus injection intravenous. You give it intramuscular. The doctor explained it. If you go on Kudi's show, the video is still there. So he reacted to it. Because he reacted to it and passed. So if you give IV, if you give somebody an IV, it goes through the vein, it goes straight to the heart.
That's
it
not
gets
the question
absorbed
she's asking.
straight to the heart.
Why is
So that's why they couldn't find it when they did the pathology test. That's why they didn't see the tetanus injection there.
Hey.
The tetanus IV there. It's
Madam.
because it got absorbed because it was given via IV rather than intramuscular.
Okay, meaning they will not see it in the vein.
Stop this. Stop. You sound like a broken record. You sound like a broken record.
Excuse me. I need to say something. Can I say something, please? Can I say something, please? Queen, relax. Please, calm down. Calm down, please. Calm down. Please, calm down. Let's sort this out. We just have questions.
Interesting gods are taking him away. Interesting gods took him away. Get in the house, Mohbad reacted to an injection. That is it.
When, hold on. Habitat, you self sit down.
Madam, hold on first now.
Sit down and listen to yourself. If Mohbad is your brother and married to Wummi, a superstar for that matter, there are doctors, hospitals, pharmacies around that area. You put a call across to someone, and the person you put a call across after the first day didn't come, the following day he came to your brother's house and come and give wrong treatment. For doing that, if you were to talk, what will you say? Are you going to say the wife of your brother tried for doing that? Okay. Or you will just say, since na nurse give her injection, me don't dey go, make him go be that. See, honestly, I just say this, but what my question is this: why are we on this platform? Is it not the same justice I am seeking, you are seeking, and everybody is seeking? Then what is the way out? How can one get justice if the people that are with Mohbad are not coming out to say what they know about the test? Like Mohbad has that time, he said, if it was that is the reaction of that injection that by Mohbad, how come the wife said they should take him to Ekiti to perform some ritual in order for them to invoke the spirit, in order for them to know who killed him. So if you look at the whole scenario, now, what is happening now, in a common sense, there's one thing that in English might call common sense. Our common sense will tell us that they have not told us the truth. And I'm not against, the only thing why I'm against Wummi is that why I'm against Wummi and other the rest of them in the other house. Mohbad left the show. He was bleeding or something like that. The first day, the second day, till he died. Or the second day till he died. Nobody can go and change the cloth. I said, okay, let's change the cloth of this guy. Does it mean that if Mohbad was okay, they would have changed based after that and changed clothes. All those ones that say I was playing with phone, I was doing that, is a pure lie. Someone that left you, you must have sweat and in that particular place. And got to know, you will not change the box like that because it was the same cloth you wear, the same books that you wear that day. That when it was on show, I was still with him when on that day they announced his death. what if Mohbad was okay? After the act was okay throughout the time and everything, and nothing happened. Would Mohbad change his clothes? Number one. Secondly, if Mohbad, before they called nurse, they know fully well that Mohbad is not okay. That's why they called nurse. And they called nurse. The nurse waited till the following day before he would come around. Are you people telling me now, say there is no hospital, there is no pharmacy, there's no this in that? You say, Wummi said Mohbad doesn't like hospital. Now, if Mohbad is able to be our brother, and this thing happen, and someone is calling out, not only, I'm not calling out only Wummi, I'm calling out everybody, all the people that were with Mohbad 72 hours before Mohbad died. That they should come and tell us what killed Mohbad. Why did Wummi say they should take that the police that they take the cost so it to go and perform some this thing? Okay, these are the questions you need to talk about before you say, well, let us not be aggressive. Let us not use emotion in this case now. Let us say, okay, if it happened to me, how am I going to do it? If it happened to me, how am I going to do that? How can we get justice? Is it not the same justice Abitok is fighting for? The same Bolivia is fighting for? The same immunization the host is fighting for? Then, but the point here now is that we are not trying to get things right just because someone tell me first lie, another person tell me different story, another person. But the truth about the matter is that in every case, as far as Nigeria is concerned, okay, let me relate this. I become to come and treat a stroke patient. They said I come and treat a stroke patient. After I started the treatment, the family said the man is not getting better. The wife said the man is not getting better. What did they do? They went to go and call a nurse. And in a stroke patient, you don't give drip. And the nurse gave the drip. They gave the drip. After the drip, the man passed out. Do you know I was invited? Because I treated the man previous day before that incident happened. Why did they call me out? Why did they invite me to station? It's just because I happen to be there. I happen to treat that man. But in this case now, if Mohbad died in the house, I think Mohbad died in the hospital. So God will make nobody with this case of Wummi that something that forget the person Wummi or this. Mohbad died in the house. Why did they allow this guy to suffer till he died in the house? Why did they say they should wait till the next day if there's nothing happened? Because there was in 2012 when my two brothers fight, the two brothers they fight, because after their fight, it happened that one wound the following the second one. You know that when we took the other brother to hospital, you know what the hospital asked us? Where is the police report? We say they were brothers, they are just fighting. Listen, we have to go and bring one of the people who can witness to that before they treat. So for now, if truly the guy was bleeding and it get to a point that say they should call us, I believe they should have called for any pharmacist or any chemist around that place. Please, please come and treat this person. For now, my question goes to you. If it will happen to be your brother, my brother, are you telling me now say the wife does not have any faults?
Okay. Can I answer you now?
Yeah.
Okay. Mohbad, when you talk about Mohbad, you talk about Mohbad like he's a child. Mohbad is not a child. He's over 18. He's of sound mind. His mind is functioning. He has no mental issue. His mental capacity is 100% from what we see, from what we know. When Mohbad has the capacity to make that decision himself, because he hurt his hand, does not mean his brain is impaired, does not mean his reasoning is impaired, okay? So he made that choice himself. Wummi does not need to make that choice for him. The only time Wummi will step in is when he's incapacitated or when he can't make that mental judgment himself. That's when she steps in as a wife, as the next of kin. At the time they were looking for the nurse, there was nothing wrong with his mental health. He was sound mind, okay? The law does not take emotions. So that's why I don't have any emotions in this case. Okay?
She has
That's why
done
my
what
real please, let us, I'm not talking to you. You talk too much. Let the man talk to the man. Please. She can't intervene. She can't intervene.
Acupuncture. Acupuncture. Excuse me. Excuse me. I have a question for Abby Talks. Okay.
I haven't finished the one they asked me.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You won't let me talk, so let me let her finish.
Is that what you're going to do?
The second one is that.
Have you finished? So Mohbad had the mental capacity to make the decision himself. So I don't know why you are blaming Wummi for it.
Okay,
I remember. Okay, so let us hear. We've had enough of you. Let us hear. Because you sound like a broken record. You are upset. You are upset with Wummi. You are upset with Wummi, and it's eating you up. It's eating you up, and you will die of hate. You will fire of hate.
Excuse me.
You will fire of hate.
Excuse me.
You will fire of hate. You will fire of hate. Because Wummi is not going anywhere. She stands reading.
Okay. We know. Okay.
Queen. Anybody can do about it.
Divine justice.
Queen.
So as I was saying,
Queen, relax.
Queen, you won't let people talk. You won't let people talk.
Okay, I
did the same thing.
I have a question for you.
Abigail. So now, as it is now,
I haven't finished because Queen won't let me finish.
You said because Mohbad is not an
it's not a child. It's not a child. He can make up his mind. Do I want a doctor? Do I want a nurse? And I remember Westo, when Westo was still doing the show. Remember Westo went to the cell to go and see Prime Boy, the nurse, and Spending. I remember on Westo's show, Westo said he spoke to the nurse. I have it because I saved it for a day like this. I saved it. I have so many videos I saved. Westo said when he spoke to the nurse, that the nurse said when she went in, she saw Mohbad. That even Mohbad said, "Oh, you are the nurse from Spending." She said, "Yes." That, "Oh, you've come to treat me." So which means he was still okay. He had his senses. So why would you now be holding his wife responsible for an adult?
Okay.
From what you are saying, that means the nurse killed Mohbad.
I don't know who killed her. I'm not a doctor.
Okay, I just acupuncture. Excuse me. I have a question for Abby Talks. Abby Talks. I don't know whether you want to believe this or not. Okay. Yeah. According to the interview granted by Iya Mohbad, at least she knows a lot, right? I don't want anybody telling me that Iya Mohbad is lying. Okay. According to the interview granted by Iya Mohbad, Mohbad said to the Punch, she said Mohbad died before he died. I mean, they call her, he died on Monday. That's number one. Number two, Zoro said Monday, right? My thing is, if Mohbad died on Monday, and according to Tolani, one of you guys that is Wummi key supporter, she said Mohbad's mother saw Mohbad's dead body on the floor. So if Mohbad died on Monday, who did the nurse come to treat on Tuesday?
Can I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay. You've kind of answered your question yourself. And
no, I did not.
Yeah, you have. You just answered it yourself. If we also go back to the CTC, we'll go to Spending statement.
Bolly B, please don't insult me, chopping me. I'm not insulting you. I'm asking question, intellectual question.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Don't insult me, please.
No, don't be upset.
No, not you. I'm talking about Bolly B. Don't insult me.
They're insulting me. I'm not even reading it. Just don't look at the comment.
No.
Don't look at the comment.
I have to.
No, don't.
She thinks she's slick.
No, don't look at the comment. Leave Bolly B.
You're in New Jersey, I'm New Jersey.
No, leave Bolly B is cool.
We call 911 for each other. Because you bullied me. No, she's in New Jersey, I'm in New Jersey. We call 911 for each other.
Ignore the comments. Leave Bolly B. Bolly B is expressing herself. Leave her. Just ignore it. They've been something.
You need to know. The thing is, you need to teach some people a lesson.
No, ignore it. Leave Bolly B. Bolly B is my person. Leave her. Let me answer your question.
Okay, because she's your person, you should leave her.
Now I can't remember what your question was. Oh yeah, you said that Mohbad died on Monday. Right? That's what you said. I think that's what you said. Now, if you look at Lifestyle statement, Lifestyle said he saw Mohbad on Monday. That when he was leaving, he was even telling Mohbad to go and get his hand checked before he left. right? That's what lifestyle said. Spending said he left on Monday in the evening. First he said in the morning, then he said he left in the evening. So Spending saw him on Monday as well. Now, the nurse was questioned by the police. The nurse faced the medical board. So she just didn't face the police, she faced the medical board. So do you think the nurse would be so stupid to go and take a fall to say that she injected a dead body? And
the nurse is a quack.
Yeah, regardless of whether she's a quack, regardless of that or not, she would not want to implicate herself, would she? She would want to try and get out of it. So why would she now say, oh yeah, she went on Monday or she went on Tuesday and it doesn't make sense. So it's Spending lying that he saw Mohbad on Monday. It is lifestyle lying that he saw Mohbad on Monday.
I'm talking about the nurse. Who did the nurse? Because they told us they called the nurse. She said she's not available. She will come the second day. Yeah. And I'm assuming the second day was on Tuesday. So if they said he died on Monday, who did they ask him to treat on?
He died on Tuesday.
No. No.
What do you mean?
Tuesday, if it's Tuesday, they don't need to put a salt on him.
If the nurse is stupid enough to accept the crime, it's stupid to accept the crime. So why do you think that you are the one that said just now they could pay someone to go commit that crime to harm Mohbad? So why do you think the nurse could not do the same?
Did I not just say to you? I just said to you that Westo had access to all the suspects. Westo was one of the persons that facilitated the release of all the suspects. He was fully involved in it. Westo spoke to the nurse. Westo confirmed that, yes, the nurse said she saw Mohbad. She spoke to Mohbad, and Mohbad was okay. So is Westo also lying? Westo is one of you lot, right? So is Westo also lying?
The nurse could be lying to Westo.
Oh, please stop it.
Why is it that? From that day of that show, from that day of that show, why is it that from that day of that show, till when Mohbad pass out, Mohbad did not change the clothes? Why?
How do you know that?
Because we see that his clothes he wear, the boxer he wear on that show that day was the same boxer they did.
How do you know that he doesn't have more than one of the same boxes? How do you know that? You are not there. It's not there.
Why you bury this like this? I'm telling you, this is happening in my area.
It doesn't matter whether it happened in your area, unless you are inside the house. Unless you are inside the house.
I want to see it.
Go on Westo's page. Why would I come and show you? You do your research and check it yourself. It's on Westo's page. And following Westo's video. It's actually, in fact,
you said you have Westo's video. Can you please show us the video?
I can't show you now because I have to go look for it. So I can't show you now.
No. You said you have the video.
No. I said I saved it. I said I saved it. No. You go on Comfy to ask the lady. Who the Go to Comfy's page. It's on Comfy's page. Comfy TikTok. She has it. It's on her page. Because I got it from her page. Go on there.
Can we hear from your babe, please, you guys? Can we hear from your babe?
This woman, you can lie. You say you got it from Westo page.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
From your babe, yeah, good morning.
Good morning. I've been listening. My own question is, okay, first of all, please, I want to appeal to everyone on the panel. If someone is speaking, let them finish before you jump in so that everybody can enjoy the conversation and hear everybody out, because it looks like everyone is just talking at the same time. And that being said, please, then the host, please, if someone is speaking and other people are jumping, can you please mute whoever is not supposed to be speaking so that we can hear those who are engaging? Finally, my question will be to Abby Talks. I want to just find out, have you seen or read any of the CTCs released from the court?
Yes.
Okay. Have you listened or have you read the one about that Adura, when Adura was questioned?
No, I haven't read Adura's, no.
Okay, so you won't be able to answer my question.
No, you can ask the question. You can ask.
I want you to answer my question based on questions and answers given under hood, because that will make more sense to people. Have you read Wummi's own though?
I didn't read it, but I listened to it on platforms. I didn't read it.
Listen to it. When Wummi was asked about her marriage to Mohbad, what did she say?
What do you mean, what did she say?
Yeah, they asked her. You said you've seen or heard her own.
How can I tell you about what she said? How can I be putting in my head what she said? You're gonna ask the question based on what she said. I can't tell you what she said because I wasn't there and I can't remember what. But I know what you could ask the question and I can answer you. Can't tell me what did she say. It's not my story. I can't tell you that. That's the wrong question to ask.
Okay, no problem. Did you hear when they asked her if she was legally married to Mohbad? What did she say?
I think I believe she said their customary traditional wedding.
She said we're not legally married.
Yeah, it's not a legal wedding. It's a traditional wedding. They're not legally married. It's a traditional. It's customary law.
Okay, so under the customary law, in Nigeria, if you're married according to customary law, after your traditional rights, you're expected to register that traditional rights at the customary court. Do you have any ideas if their marriage was registered at the customary court?
She doesn't have to register it. I think most people that register it, I don't even think most people do that. Most people that do that is because they want to jackpot and they need it for their visa to travel. That's why they do it. But you don't have to. You don't want to.
So they need a legal document to back up their marriage to be able to process applications and so on. Am I right?
I don't work for the embassy, but I believe that's the case. And that's why most people do it, but you don't have to do it. Okay. Because even in the UK, even abroad, cohabiting is recognized as a form of partnership. So you don't have to.
Okay, I understand that. Now, do you have any ideas what the rights of the wife
it's not recognized though
under the Customary Marriage Act?
What did you tell me?
No, because you were so emphatic about the fact that she's customarily married.
You asked me a question. I answered you. No, you asked me, do I know which word, and I answered you. You asked the question and I answered you.
Okay. Do you understand what the Customary Marriage Act is all about in Nigeria?
To the best of my knowledge.
Okay, please, can you explain to me?
I don't have to explain to you. You ask questions and I will answer your questions.
Yeah, but I'm asking the question. You're putting the question
That's
back
not a
to
question.
me.
You're asking me to explain something to you. I don't have to explain to you. That's why you have Google. You
I'm
look on
asking
Google
you
and
to-
Google will explain
okay,
to you.
Please, don't let this get into an exchange. I'm not exchanging. We're having a civil conversation.
Right, yeah.
And I think I would like us to keep it at that because I mean, both of us I don't want it to turn into fact.
No, I'm not fighting. I don't fight.
Okay. So I'm asking what is the difference between somebody that is married under the customary law and somebody that is married under the English Act, which is the legal
yourself
act
in your
of
station.
marriage.
When you come to this question, you like to give it.
You
know the difference?
No, I don't know.
Do you know the difference?
You tell me.
Is there any? Do you think there's any difference?
You tell me. I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, so I'll tell you.
Let us enlighten people. Cannot be
Queen. No, let her talk for herself. She's very eloquent.
No, I can answer. Let people.
No, let her speak for herself.
I know it. She doesn't know it.
Hold on, Queen.
I'm not talking
Hold
to
on,
you.
Queen.
You're not getting what the game she's playing. You're not getting it. She knows the answer.
I know it. And I'm playing along with her.
No, I'm not playing along with her. No, I'm not playing.
Queen, hold on.
Queen, just hold on, okay?
Queen, please mute. Abby talks.
Yes, ma'am.
I've asked you how many questions and you have been throwing back everything at me.
No, I answered your question. You said, do I know the difference? And I said, I don't know. Educate me. So you educate me.
Okay. So, but you said it that she was married to Mohbad by customary law.
Yeah, correct.
Why did you say that?
Because they did even she said it herself. It's not news. Even Baba said it on his last interview.
Okay.
So they did traditional wedding. Baba said
you didn't understand what she meant by it. Is that what you said?
You asked me why did I say she married under customary law, and I'm saying
I didn't say why. I didn't say why.
What did you say?
I said when she said it,
okay,
that she was married according to customary law.
Okay.
You believed it because you just said it here. That's the marriage she had. Did you believe her?
Did Baba not just say it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Talk about. No. I haven't said Baba since I started. I haven't said Baba. I'm talking about CTC here. I'm not talking about hearsay or what someone said.
That's not hearsay because Baba said it himself
I'm
that
talking
they
about
married her traditionally. So I don't
We're
get your
talking-
question.
We're talking about something that was said under oath. I'm talking about what I saw in the CTC.
And I'm talking about what Baba also said, what Wummi said. So they both said the same thing. So which means it's fact, because if Baba agrees also that she was married traditionally, that they married her traditionally, then that's a
what
fact.
is that? Okay, that's fine. Do you understand what the traditional marriage is in Nigeria?
I said yes.
Okay, can you please educate me?
No, why should I educate you? You have Google. Go search on Google, and then that would answer the question for you.
See, we all have Google.
Everything is
We really
Google,
don't have to be on this panel if it is all about Google. We shouldn't be engaging ourselves.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be asking me what is a traditional. If you don't
Listen,
know,
we're
then
not
research.
We're not. See. When we climb onto panels, it then means that we have some level of education, level of information about what is being discussed. And so when that discussion is holding, you cannot be referring people to go and do research.
I can't refer.
For discussion. See, let me land. When the discussion has already started, the time of research is different from the time of discussion. When you are engaging somebody in a discussion and they ask you a question, if you don't know the answer, you say, I don't know. If you know, you explain.
Yeah, from
But
their
telling
master
people
now.
to go Google or go do their research, I don't think it's a good answer.
It's a very
That's
good
what we
answer.
said.
It sounds tricky.
They should not worry. After
Listen, it sounds tricky. If you ask me a question directly and I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. If I know it, I'll answer you.
Okay, can I respond?
You understand? So if you don't know what a traditional marriage is in Nigeria, you can say, I don't know. Nobody's going to beat anybody because of that. And if you know, then you can tell me what you think it is. If you know, if you think you know, you can tell me what you think it is so that I can go further with my question. I know where I'm going with it.
Of course, I know where you're going.
If you think you want to preempt me, it's fine.
Yeah, of course,
give me an
I
answer, and if you don't have an answer, then let's cut it off, and then I can ask other questions.
Can I respond? Yeah, can I respond to you then?
Yes, please.
The reason why I'm playing the same game that you're trying to play with me is because I'm not stupid. Your question is very condescending, and I know what you're getting to. So I'm not going to play that game with you. You sound very eloquent, you sound educated, you sound like you know what you're saying. So if after all this you don't know what a traditional wedding is, I'm not the one to educate you because you already sound like you're educated already. So if you don't know the answer, then I'm telling you, go research it yourself. That's not my job. It's not my duty to educate you. I see the game you're trying to play with me, and I'm not going to go there with you. Okay? So if you want to know what a traditional wedding is, research it yourself and find out what the answer is. I'm not playing that game with you. I'm not the one to play that game with you.
Okay, thank you for your response. And it looks like really you've only come here to be defensive. You've not come here to engage. You've only come here to insult people. You're looking for somebody who's okay.
I didn't insult you.
No, listen to me. Can I speak? Because when you were speaking,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, so you will allow me to speak since we're both educated.
Yeah, go
and
ahead.
we're both enlightened. Yes,
Go
so
ahead.
you allow me to speak. Now, from your response, you didn't give any answer. What you did in place of that was to try and make some insinuations at me, was to try make everybody think I was being stupid or I was.
No, you're not stupid. No, you're not stupid.
Listen to me. Can I speak, please? Can I just speak? Since you're so educated and you're enlightened and you understand and you know exactly where I'm driving at because you read minds. Can I please? Yes, so please, can I? You don't read minds because see, the difference between people that attend the same lectures and some people pass and some people fail is in the way what they are being taught or how they are able to absorb what they're being taught. If you are having a discussion with somebody and you're assuming what they're thinking is what they're saying, you're trying to jump 10 steps ahead of them because you think you know where they're going with their discussion, then you are not likely to pass in that particular exam. And I don't think you have more experience than everybody on this panel. to answer every question. And that's why I gave you the option that if you don't know the answer, you can say, no, I don't know. Don't try to make insinuations. Don't try to overthink anything I'm asking you. Because if you think you know where I'm going, you might just be wrong. And that is exactly why we're all here analyzing this issue. Because everybody is seeing things from different perspectives, giving it their own meanings. And you're saying, oh, what do you think is wrong? And I'm saying, what do you think is wrong? And nobody is making any headway. Can we have civil conversations? If we're having a discussion. When I came up, I thought you had read the CTC or you had heard some of the things that were said in the CTC. The first question I asked you was about Adura. You said you hadn't seen it or heard anything about it. I left it. Did I ask you any question about Adura? Then I asked you about Wummi. You said yes. And I asked you questions about Wummi's CTC. And you train everything back at me. And because you think you know where I'm going to. Is that how to have a conversation? I don't think so. Because we're not children here. And let me finish. I will if I need you to respond to me, I will let you know. If I don't need your response, I will direct myself to somebody else.
Yeah, I will
because
respond.
It doesn't seem like you want to have a conversation. And if you don't want to have a conversation, I cannot force you to have one. Okay? We're having a civil conversation here. I'm asking you questions based on what I heard people say under oath. And you're saying that I'm going somewhere else. What else should I be saying? I thought we were going to be discussing based on facts and figures here. I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to.
We are discussing. We are discussing. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry you think I said you're stupid. I don't think you're stupid. I don't think you're stupid.
Can I finish? Can I finish myself?
Yeah, finish.
Yeah. So coming to this panel, I'm expecting that we're all going to base our discussion on empirical evidence, things that we can see, things that others can see and agree with us, not things that we think, not things that we feel or things we perceive, because our perceptions may be wrong. Our thinking may be wrong because we're not there. None of us was there. So we can only base our discussion on things that have been brought out to the public place, documents that we have read or heard. And so when I'm having that discussion with you, I'm asking you questions based on information that is in the public space, information that is available, that is expected to be available to everyone that's been following this case since September last year. And so if we're going to be at a point where we're still trying to push things back and forth to ourselves, I thought you would be educating me and educating everybody else on the panel. And that's why you came up. And that's why I came up also. Even if I know it, I can ask you, why do people define things when they start a discussion? It's not because they think nobody knows the definition, but they just want to bring everybody up to speed. I know exactly what I asked you. I wanted to gauge your understanding of what we're discussing so that we can discuss further. And then you kept throwing everything back at me, meaning that you don't know or you don't want to engage. And I'm not going to hold you to that. But I don't want you insinuating that someone is doing something, someone is doing that, and you're making some insinuations. You don't know me. I don't know you. We're having a discussion based on something that is in the public space. We didn't bring it to the public space. It was brought to us, and we're all discussing it. And we're supposed to use it to educate ourselves and learn from ourselves. And so it is all about defending ourselves or defending people. It's out of place. I can't come here to come and be castigated, but I'm asking a question based on what I know. I really didn't want to ask any questions about women. I wanted to ask about Adura's testimony in court because that revealed a lot to me. And I really would like to have that discussion with someone that knows so that we can go to the brass tacks where Adura led us to exactly what happened in the house. And then everybody can make their judgments from that or their conclusions from that. But we're not able to do that right now. And I'm asking another question and I'm being diverted. So please, I think you should be fair to everybody. When people come here, don't assume, oh, this person is not supporting me, this person is not supporting Baba. And so all my answers, I already have a blocked mind. People fail exams for that. People fail exams. If you don't have an open mind, you can't have an open discussion. This is an open discussion. 168 people are on this platform listening to us. And what we push out is what they see us as. I don't know Wummi, I don't know Mohbad, I don't know Mohbad's father, I don't know any of them. I'm only interested in justice for a young man that has lost his life. If he died naturally, it will have been stated in the autopsy report that he died of natural causes. We see that every day. And nobody will ask any further questions. But when you come out and tell us that the cause of death has not been ascertained, then people will ask further questions. We were all waiting for the autopsy and toxicology report because we know that that should reveal cause of death. And that is what happens normally. But in this particular case, that's not the situation. And so people are beginning to ask further questions. What really happened to him? What really happened in the house? Were there other things that happened that have not been discussed, that have not been mentioned? And that's where we are. So please, when we come to this platform, don't assume that we all don't know what we're saying, or we don't know what we're doing, or we're here to defend somebody. We're here to discuss what really happened. Let's juggle this information together. Let's rub minds. What could have happened to this young man? Who did what? Who didn't do what? It's not about castigating anybody. And if you go around and you think that, oh, all I'm here to do is to defend somebody, you're not going to be able to see clearly where everybody should be looking at. Nobody has the answer to what happened to Mohbad as at now, as at this morning that we're discussing it. Everybody is still guessing or thinking that this may have happened, that may have happened. But through our discussions, we cannot come to a convergence. Okay. So please. I wanted to, and then I wanted to say something. The Perez Hospital, they issued a public statement, which is in the public space. I read it. They said Mohbad was brought in there. That's the second hospital he was taken to. That Mohbad was brought in there. They stated how he looked when they brought him in, how his pupils were fixed and everything. They talked about his eyes, they talked about his body and everything. Then they now said that they were advised to take him to a government hospital to be kept in the morgue. They said that it is on the internet. It is. I'm just telling you. I'm paraphrasing what is in that document. They said it, and then it's on Twitter, it's on YouTube, it's everywhere, every social media platform. Now, this boy was taken back home. A few weeks ago, Ade West was on this platform. We asked him the same question because he was in the car. He couldn't give an answer. He didn't know who told them to take the body back home. So the hospital actually advised them to take this guy to the hospital, and the hospital has backed that up with a document which is in a public space. Everybody has seen it. I have seen it. Most people have seen it, and I've just paraphrased the content. So that's why people are concerned and confused about why this boy was taken back home instead of taking him to the morgue. Because I lived in Nigeria for a number of years. I've had family members die in private hospitals. Private hospitals normally don't have morgues. What they do is they issue you a document to say this person has been certified dead, or if the person was brought in dead, this person was brought in dead, please keep in the morgue. They'll give you a piece of paper. That document doesn't have cause of death. It is after the cause of death has been determined that you apply for a death certificate in Nigeria. But with that death report issued to you at a private hospital, you can deposit any corpse at a morgue. And I don't think two hospitals would have certified. Every time you take people to the hospital, you will leave with a piece of paper, a document to show that you have visited that hospital. So if those two hospitals did not refuse, they did not issue any document to those who took Mohbad's body to the hospitals, then those hospitals should be checked. They should be investigated to know what they themselves were trying to cover up. Because that means they have to be brought into this case. But if they actually issued a document and that body was not taken to the morgue, then we need to also know why was it taken back home. I've had a lot of narratives, so I don't want to go to narratives. I'm talking about what documents I have seen. And in that document, those who took him to the hospital where he was certified dead were given the advice to take him home. To take him to a morgue, to take him to a government hospital to be deposited in a morgue. So please, when we come here, let's talk with facts, let's talk with figures. Those who are in the comment sections, thank you, thank you for all your comments. I don't expect that you will all be learned. I don't expect all of you to be exposed. I don't expect all of you to be at the same level of experience of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panelists and a host. So if you're making your insinuations or you're making empty talks, you are pardoned. It's because you don't know. It's not based on your level of understanding. So I'm not going to respond other than that. So thanks for allowing me to speak. Please, Abby Talks, I don't need a response to everything.
I am going to respond. I am going to respond.
I don't think
I am going to respond.
I didn't ask any questions.
You made your statements. I'm going to make my submission too, and then I'll be gone. You said that you came up to talk about Adura's statement. You said, did I read it? And I said, no. Nowhere in Adura's statement did he talk about what a traditional wedding is. So you said you didn't come up to talk about Wummi, but then you said, Wummi said she had a traditional.
Okay, so let me find out you have power.
And this is why there is people defending Wummi. It's because of things like that. Why can't we all be objective? We're looking for justice for Mohbad, right? We're not looking for justice for Wummi. We're not looking for justice for Mohbad. We're not looking for justice for anybody. It's all about Mohbad. So why can't we all just have an open mind and say, okay, let's look at this person, let's look at this person, let's look at this person. Well, it's like everybody has a tunnel vision. It's just Wummi, 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 Wummi. It doesn't make sense. If you're just focusing, having a tunnel vision on one person, then you miss all the other things that you could have spotted. And that's where the problem is. That's why there's a division. If everybody comes together like we did the first when they exhumed his body, where we all had one voice, there was no breakup anywhere. We all had one voice and we all stood up and like, no, we're not happy, exhume his body. And the government listened and they did it. We all made a difference. But when you start attacking one person and witch hunting one person, and now you want to put the blame, somebody that's not done the thing that you are saying she did, she hasn't done it. She's not been held culpable for it. She's not even a suspect for it. But you want to hold her accountable, you want to hold her responsible, and everybody else, you're saying, no, leave them, let them go. You went and bailed the suspects. Even Prime Boy, going on Yekudi's show, he admitted, because he talks too much, he admitted that, yes, there was a fight. Yekudi asked him, where was Wummi when you were fighting? He said she was in the car. But Yeku did not hear that. The same Prime Boy, you're all giving gifts. The same Prime Boy, when he went to the court and he changed his statement, because that's what most of you all wanted, he went on platform and they were giving him money saying, yeah, well done, job well done, good job, good job. They were giving him gifts. And then you want people to keep quiet for you all to winch hunt a widow to let her go down for what she didn't do. It's not going to happen. Okay, then I'm going to come in right there.
It's not going to happen.
I'm not coming right there.
It's not going to happen. Nobody's going to fight for you all. We will fight you with everything we have. We will fight you all with everything we have until the truth comes out. The truth that you have, it will come out.
It will come out. A lot of facts.
The truth will come out.
This issue, and I can go on to list the facts that she concealed.
Oh, her post again on Instagram.
She concealed a lot of facts.
Girl, bye.
Nobody wants to listen to. Nobody will be happy with somebody who is supposed to say the truth and the thing that's going to lead us to justice, and she's not saying it.
How can she lead you to justice when you're attacking her? It doesn't make sense.
She lied.
How can she lead you to justice when you're attacking her? If you're attacking me, I will never give you what you want.
Lied.
I will make your life miserable.
Hello?
How is that a lie? How is that a lie?
That's why she's like, because the nurse was not the industry god. Because the nurse was not coming. Is it not
was it the industry god?
Is it the nurse that she referred to come and take her trough to come and take coffee? Is it the nurse that she said that they've taken him? I'm going to tell you again. She used they've taken him away. That's the pronoun. More than two people. Pronoun. Right?
She mentioned their names.
Yeah,
she mentioned their
that's
names.
the pronoun. More than one person.
She mentioned their names.
But we all know the nurse is just one. One pronoun. Ha. So what are you talking about? Let's be reasonable. Let's be sensible. Liar.
You are not
opening my profession. Like I said, I can read it between the lines.
What is your profession?
I did a lot of criminal cases. I know when one is lying.
What is your
criminal
profession?
cases that no one is like. I
What
don't.
is your profession?
I don't have anything against Wummi. I don't have anything against
What
her. I don't
is
know
your
her. I neither
profession?
do I want to know her. But like I said, by virtue of my legal profession, I've had a lot of criminal cases. I didn't want to divulge this on this platform, but I have to say it. Don't tell me that.
For somebody who has a criminal background, you have a tunnel vision.
Who said me?
She has said a lot of. She has said so many contradictory statements.
Who said
She has
who?
said a lot of contradictory that
I can't hear
contradict each other.
myself.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. Yeah.
We can hear you.
Queen, please.
You need to be intellectual. You need to be smart. You need to be
allow me
smart to be able to do this, to read in between the lines that will consider a lot of facts that could have brought justice into this case.
Hello, Queen. Can I speak, please?
I'm so sorry.
Abby talks.
Yeah.
You came back to. You said you were responding to me, but you didn't respond to me. You were trying to insinuate that I was accusing Wummi, and I didn't
say you accused Wummi. I said you said you don't want to talk about Wummi, but you did talk about her. That's
no. I said I wanted to speak about Adura. You said you didn't know.
But you didn't ask.
Oh,
did I read
Wummi's
Wummi's
I asked you about Wummi. You said you didn't have information.
No, I said I know. I said I read her. I heard about her sisters. I heard what she said. That's what I told
but
you.
when I started asking you questions, you told me.
Yeah, but why are you asking me
about
about a traditional wedding? Is that the
I want to let you know. I want to let you know that
Mm-hmm.
Wummi is one of the people in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, Adura.
Of course.
Likewise, Spending.
Of course.
Fine boy. Everybody in that house.
Mm-hmm.
Baba Mohbad, Mama Mohbad, DJ Bami, and there was everybody.
Yeah.
And nobody is insulated from anybody speaking about them as long as they are part of this case. So if I choose to speak about Baba Mohbad, or I speak about Wummi, or I speak about Adura or anybody, you cannot group everybody together and assume that, oh, everybody is just attacking Wummi, everybody is attacking Wummi. Everybody is attacking Baba Mohbad also. We all attack.
Not everybody is, no.
Just the same way everybody is not attacking Wummi. There are people that are not attacking Wummi.
There are more people attacking Wummi than attacking Baba, though. That's the fact.
There are so many people that are not attacking any of them. There are so many.
Why do we need to attack any of them?
The question I asked you about Wummi, you already had a blocked mind that wanted to attack Wummi, and that's why you didn't want to offer.
No, I don't have any blocked mind because your question didn't make sense to me because the CTC did not talk about Adura CTC did not talk about traditional weddings. So your question does not make sense to me. Rather, if you ask the question that
my question didn't make sense to you.
No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me.
Listen. What are you trying to do right here? Are you trying to insult me?
No, I'm not. You said you got a question.
No, listen to me.
That's not an insult. That's not an insult.
Tell somebody that their question does not make
No, I'm not.
sense.
I'm not insulting her. I said it didn't make sense to me.
That their question does not make sense.
You are telling her she doesn't have sense.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yes, that's exactly what.
No, you can say to me, if I ask you a question, you can say it doesn't make sense. I will rephrase it. I will rephrase it.
Abby talks. The only question I asked you about Wummi in that CTC was what was Wummi's response when she was asked about her marriage to Mohbad? Is that an insult?
No, you said
no,
I didn't say that's an insult.
Listen to me. Let me know how that question does not make sense.
No, it doesn't. That's not the question you asked. You told
me. That was the question I asked you.
No. You said, what is a traditional wedding?
No.
That mentioned in the CTC. That's what you asked.
Someone,
I think you forgot.
Hold on. Morire, is anybody here?
I think you forgot your question.
No, I am hearing for them. Host, please. Yes. Let me not ask anybody on the panel. Host, please. What was my first question when I asked Abby Talks if she read the CTC?
I said I heard. I heard Wummi CTC. I said I heard.
Hold on, Abby Talks.
When
I asked Abby Talks if she had read the CTC or seen the CTC of Wummi, he said yes.
Yeah.
What was my first question to her? Please, host.
Babe, I'm sorry, I really can't.
Okay, did I ask her when Wummi was asked about her marriage to Mohbad, what did she say? Did I ask that question?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Was that my first question?
Yes, you did. Yes.
Yeah.
Was that my first question?
That was your second question. That was your second question.
No, that was the first. Before
That
you
was
went
the first
ahead to ask you, can you explain what customary marriage is?
She didn't ask for customary marriage. She
I
said
did.
traditional marriage.
Okay, traditional
Anyway,
marriage.
whatever. Thank you, more sexy. Thank you, more sexy. Okay, so Abby talks. The questions I asked, I said, what was Wummi's response in the CTC? You said you didn't know. I said, okay, she said she was married traditionally. You said, and then I said, what do you understand by traditional marriage? You said, I should explain it. What in those two questions I asked you does not make sense, that made you look at me or assume that I don't have sense for asking those two questions?
I never said you don't have sense. No,
the answer.
No, you're misinterpreted. No, that's your interpretation. And you're entitled to your interpretation, but that's not what I meant.
Yeah, but you said my
what I'm saying
makes sense to me.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to me in the sense that are we here to talk about her marriage? You're saying you don't want to talk about Wummi, but then you're asking me questions about her marriage. Is it her marriage that by Mohbad? It doesn't make sense to me. And I didn't understand what your question was leading to.
Okay.
No, don't tell me next time. No, next time you ask questions that make sense to me, then I will answer you logically. But if you ask questions that don't make sense to me as a person.
Hold on. You have answered me. Okay. Now, when you come to a platform, you don't tell me because I've been here before you came. And we were answering questions and conversing before you came. But if you ask questions that don't make sense, if you ask questions that are not valid, then you're going to get a stupid answer back because I think it's stupid. So I'm going to give you a stupid response back. Okay, fine.
It's that simple.
Fine.
It's that simple.
I'm happy you qualified. I'm happy you qualified your response. And I'm happy that when people ask you questions, the way those questions come to you is how you determine how you respond.
Exactly.
If you feel, no, it's fine. It's within your rights to do that.
Absolutely.
You understand? And I'm happy you're saying this in the full glare of 147.
I say it with my full chest.
So that
if you ask stupid questions, you get stupid answer. You get stupid response. And you're very welcome. You're very welcome.
Abby talk. Let me say something to you.
No, don't say anything to me. You're very welcome.
Let me say something to you. When you go around insulting people.
I'm not insulting you. I'm not insulting you. No, you. I'm talking about you. You in particular, not anybody. You asked a stupid question and I gave you a stupid answer.
And because you don't have an answer.
No, it's not because I don't have an answer. It's because your question is your question is stupid.
Go to any platform.
Your question is stupid.
Can you at least allow me to respond to you? I will never go to any platform to go and exchange words with anybody I don't know. Because you don't know me. And I don't know you, and I'm not exchanging words with you. I haven't said anything untoward to you. I haven't said any negative words to you. But you have insinuated so many negative words to me for the reasons best known to you. And because that is the only way you know to engage people, I think you need to retrain yourself.
No, it's your question. Your question is stupid and you got a stupid answer.
You need to retrain yourself on how to engage people so that you can be respected in return.
Does your respect act to my bank balance? Does your respect act to my bank balance?
Person that does not understand the questions I'm asking you, and because you don't understand the question I'm asking you, you have immediately qualified my questions to be stupid and senseless and not sensible.
What is there not to understand in what is a traditional marriage? No, I'm not apologizing.
You don't need to listen to me. You don't need to give it. You don't need to give it. But guess what? You are behind the mask today. But someday,
my face is on my page. My face is on my page. I'm not behind the mask.
This is not your page. This is Shani's page. So you're also
I mean my profile. That's what I mean.
It doesn't matter. I've met you here. We're having a discussion that is of general interest. And that is why I tried to engage you. If I knew that you were like this,
when Direction asked me a valid question, I answered
engage you because you are people.
Guys, hello. See, you guys are our mom. You guys are mom. You guys should calm down.
And they have responded
hello.
the way they are supposed to respond. When somebody
in
a civil manner, it is only expedient on you to respond in a civil manner. Being insultive, insinuating all sorts of negativity is not going to take anybody anywhere. It doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't improve anything about you. It just tells people that really and truly you are not comprehending what is being discussed here. And you've only come here just to be on the defensive, just to insult people. I said something bad with evidence. You came back and said,
where's the evidence?
You people did this. Oh, you people did that. I'm not going to have a discussion with somebody who is talking about you people did this, you people did that. If you don't have empirical evidence to back up anything you're saying, then you do not need to engage me. And the fact that I'm on this panel and I'm speaking doesn't mean that I need a response from you, because I actually told you.
You engaged me. You engaged me.
A response from you, but you telling me that what I'm saying doesn't make sense to you. You are speaking to me directly. Are you for real? Absolutely. Is that how people are trained today? I haven't come here to insult you, even if I think you could even have been my dad or my mother or my friend or whatever. You're having a civil discussion here, and you're pointedly telling me that I'm not making sense to you because I asked you a simple question from the CTC that I read that everybody, and the only way you can respond to people is to insult them. I'm not hitting you and you don't know that.
That's not an insult. That's not an insult.
It's an insult. And I think you need to take the correction. And if you're not going to take the correction, that is on you. And that's your problem. And you're also going to have situations in life you're going to have to deal with. And if you're going to go around insulting people because they're asking civil questions,
hello, man.
Then
Down already. Hello, man. Justice for Mohbad.
You need to
babe, I salute your patience that you need to order a single insultive word despite
Queen.
She's very lucky she wasn't engaging me.
You guys should stop this.
That is my nature. That's who I am.
Hello, one has please. See, we have been doing this insult
you
for 9 good months.
You tried.
9 good months.
I wish I can be like you.
Hello. See. We have been doing this for 9 good months.
I will give her the black life of her life.
Hello, Queen.
I wish I can be like you, but I can't.
Nobody they hear me for this aspect. See,
we can hear you.
I beg. We did do this thing for good 9 months now. Where we just did one place. Are we really fighting for justice, or we are looking for self-final interest or for anything?
Why do you want to draw?
It's like we never tire for this insult. We never tire. Are we not tired about this abuse? See, if you guys are asking questions, anybody don't want to answer. It's only the question. You guys should forget, ask the next person. Let's do this thing. So we missed this thing from the beginning, and we are still going to do it. Are we going to wait for how many months, how many years before we get justice for this innocent boy? I don't know why we are taking this personal. We take this one, we protect this one, protect Papa Mohbad, protect Wummi, protect Adura, protect Prime Boy. Everybody is a suspect for crying out loud. I'm tired of this whole thing. Let us use one mind for this. Let us really ask what is going on. Are those people looking for justice, or don't you think they have their own personal thing they are fighting? But we are taking this thing, just taking insult every time, badgy, body insult ourselves. How long will we continue to do this? Why can't we take this boy to be our brother, our son? Mohbad is the main person here. But we are all here insulting ourselves for good 9 months. We are taking course for each other.
Hello, brother. Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday.
I'm tired of this. It's too much, guys. It's too much. Let us just calm down, go back to the beginning, ask questions. We ask Nigeria government what really happened to Mohbad. They Zoom Mohbad for us. Papa Mohbad never Zoom Mohbad. Wummi never Zoom Mohbad. We are the public. We ask for it. Why are we missing this whole thing? We are chasing crowds. We are just chasing this one. No, please now. Let us do this thing for once. The guy is just here out there.
Bros,
he's disturbing people. Please.
Bros, thank you for what you have said. Good morning, everybody here.
Good morning, dear.
Happy Sunday to each and everybody. Give your time.
Sincere.
Bros, first of all, I just want to come in what you just said. I don't think this is a personal issue or someone is taking it personal. And those that are taking it personal are those that hate the truth. And I see that is on a real life, no real mother or real parents that will come here on this platform and be saying what is right and calling it wrong, except those that are in the same shoes like those that are doing wrong and forcing people to believe that the wrong is what is right. You understand? We all are parents here. I don't know if maybe like me that I'm talking here, I'm a parent. I have children, and as a parent that have both male and female child, no one would be happy that something happened to his or her child, either male or female, that would be in support of seeing what happened to her child or his child and will support the wrong side of it. And those that are supporting the wrong side, I think they are just still the bird of the same feather. You understand? So as a man that marries to a wife, the person closer to a man is his wife. The person closer to a woman is her husband. So whatever happens between a husband and wife, the man or the woman is in the best position to explain to the family of the man or the woman what happened. So I think Wummi is the wife of a Mohbad, and Wummi is in the position to tell us what happened to her husband. She's in the position to tell her family, to tell the family of Mohbad what happened to Mohbad. Because the father is not staying there with them, the mother is not staying there with them, even though they are Dura or whatever. You understand? The bond between Wummi and Mohbad is stronger than the bond between Mohbad and Adura or whosoever. Then anybody coming out here to say, oh, Wummi, why are they talking about Wummi? None of us is living there with Wummi, but all of us are in the same position as Wummi and Mohbad. For those of us that are married, you understand? So I see no reason why that woman called Abitok will come here and be, and trying to be very arrogant. And I don't understand the kind of mother or a wife that she is. I pity for the man that is in her life. You understand? So this is just a very simple thing. You understand that we all are experienced, we are all having the feelings, and none of us know Papa Mohbad before, or does any of us have anything personal with Papa Mohbad that we are all sitting here to talk about justice. It's just because that we all are parents. We can put ourselves in the shoes of father and a mother as Papa Mohbad, to find out what happens to our child. And our parents, that is what we all are standing for. So my dear sister, I just believe that we all should unite, because Mohbad can be our child, can be our brother, can be our uncle, can be our cousin. So what is right is right. We all should stand together, and whoever is kicking against it, we don't have to be wasting our time in having argument. It's just to take that person off, because the person has already proved who he is. According to a Benin parable, he said, you understand? You cannot just tell person who he is, but with what is coming out of that person, you can know the kind of person he is. So that is what I'm just saying here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, the Emperor.
Yeah, can I say something?
Very much.
Thank you, the Emperor.
Yeah, can I say something?
Very much.
Thank you, the Emperor.
Yeah,
Who wants to share?
thank you so much, Empire. I can't unite with liars, honestly speaking. These are the people that are obstructing justice. There's no way I'll be here and relying on the event that we saw. We've seen so many evidences on what happened on the 12th of September. And how will I unite with Happy Talks, who is lying here that Baba released the nurse. And because of one stupid idiot called Popping Snare posting on today's note page. Please don't omit yourself, please. How to talk? I'm saying I'm not uniting with anyone. Please, anybody can take their narrative out there. Things that is there, we are going to discuss about it. And you are saying that the nurse was there on that very day when Baba got to the house 9:30 p.m. Nigerian time. I won't have a conversation with those people. We can't be in the same room because my own notion on this justice, something happened in the house, and those guys in the house are culpable of this thing, of Mohbad, not those others. And at this point in time, this person deleted that post on today's news page. If you can go back and go and see the post, go and see if he's still there. Oh, Biala Jairi, co-posted. I've challenged him on X, even Belash Mother. Tell that your manager to repost that stuff on his page that Baba Mohbad was the one that released the nurse on that day. Baba got there. She told Baba, hello, Roku. That means this man was not even there when she piped. So why try to rope him in what he had? Bolibi is there, Bolibi, and that's stupid about it. They'll be saying that Baba went up and go and take the gold chain. That anybody that has a should not be saying anywhere in the world. How can someone pipe? He made his boy under the staircase, and some people came up with the narrative that he went upstairs to go and take the gold chain. Come on. Why should I unite with those people? Just no, let's reason. Forget about thinking. Sit down, go outside of your house and sit down alone with nobody beside you and reason what I'm saying. How should I unite with those people? How should I be in the same spot or the same room discussing, strategizing on how to get justice for Mohbad with those people? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Because we've been here for 9 months. Before now, there was like Tim Kinnicon, there was also like that. Everyone was just on the spot. We thought that the body was exhumed. This body was exhumed. The government told us that they've taken the sample to the US. The results came out, and it's only one part of people that are saying we are challenging the results that we are seeing online. It is same people that are going for a peaceful walk tomorrow in Pennsylvania, NMS lab. If these guys are truly for justice, they should be part of those protesting tomorrow in Ireland, United States, and United Kingdom. These 3 places, we are going there to challenge the purported autopsy and toxicology report that was sent out there. If truly for justice, they should be challenging. How do you want me to unite with people backing someone that quickly went to Sahara reporters on the day the autopsy and toxicology report was read in court? She went and told Sahara reporters that it was because he was horribly buried. How can you be so daft that you are defending that person and said because he, medically speaking, if you died 20 years ago, if they carry autopsy on you, they're going to get the cause of death. But you went out to say it because he was horribly buried. And she said, Belashmoda, Zlatan, they're begging Baba not to bury him. And I told Belashmoda and Zlatan on X again, I'm challenging them to debunk this nonsense. She's saying about you guys, if indeed you told Baba, because Baba took that to the police station on that day, and they don't tell such. You guys were not challenging the police. That why would you not give us police reports to deposit the body in the morgue? They were not challenging the Nigerian police. And I dare them to come out and say that Baba went to police station. So how would I unite with those people that are reason like this? It's not possible. A result is out there. We are challenging it. We want a private autopsy. Have you guys discussed about that on the platform? Have you guys challenged? Because in Nigeria, we don't believe in government. We say, no, government, even police. Many of us have had police cases in the past. We know what we are doing about Nigerian police. But in this case, you guys are siding with Nigerian police. I'm not going about that. You can side with governments, you can side with them. But I pray Nigeria doesn't happen to. I know most of you are outside of the country, so you can say you are safe. But I pray Nigeria doesn't happen to any of your relatives in Nigeria. So you need to come out and be begging the public to help you out when this thing happens to you. But we need to be clear, we need to be factual, and we need to be truthful about these things. There are some people we should never ever have any relation with them because we've seen what we've seen what they're doing, we've heard what they're saying, we've seen the blatant lies on someone that was not in the house when Mohbad died. In this case, anywhere in the world, we are all in diaspora, we are in the US, UK, Canada. We know when something happened in the house. The person in the house should be held responsible. Not, you can't even come. I wasn't in the house. I was somewhere in Makoko when it happened, and you're telling me I should be responsible for it. How come? Are you insane? This is beyond ridiculous. So we've got para stage right now when you say we should unite. United for what? When the result came out, you guys were saying Josie Lord very quickly. Josie is saying he was embalmed before he got to that house. You guys are not talking about it. You guys are not talking about it. That means this person have tampered with evidence. They have tampered with the bleeding profusely, quote unquote, for the Nigerian police. They said it. He bled profusely. How are we going to ascertain that? And you're coming here and say, because he was already buried. Why is she not crying that, the bleeding profusely, it was because a certain dwarf, Adeyemo,